Okay, now this is part 2 of the tutorial on making flyers. So we've done this part already. So what we're gonna do is this part here, which is really simple. So like I said before, if I double click the rectangular tool, it will give me an outline of the page border, which is 8.5 by 11. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move this over here, and then because we're going to create this part, right? Okay, so now I'll drag this over going down, and since we have black and red, which is really easy to do. Okay, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a guideline. So you click here from the rulers, click and drag it inside your uh, your artwork, and then there, as you can see, there's a red line. So that's the guideline. So F3 to zoom out. Okay, so that's my guide. Now I'll go back here. Okay, this is the lower portion of the flyer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to view and snap to guidelines, which is good because when I click on this object and I click on the plus sign in my keyboard, which makes duplicate the object. Okay, now it's duplicated. Then I'll just drag it here and it's going to snap to the guideline. It's really that's very handy. Okay, now okay, go F4 to view the whole thing. Now I want to copy that color, so click here, right? You go to edit, copy properties from. Okay, I want to click on fill and click this one. There you go. And this one, of course, it's easy because it's black. And I'll just remove the outline of both. Click here, outline, and no outline. Okay, so that part's done. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate this because that's only a text, so I'll just duplicate that, hitting plus sign again, and go back here. Okay, and this one I'll move it over to the other side, plus sign. Okay, now I'll zoom in here, just give you any other tutorial on how if you notice here there's a gradient effect, right, of the very thin bar. Now that's really easy to do in CorelDRAW using the transparency tool. Okay, I'm gonna delete this first and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, wait, undo it. I'll just move it over here so we can copy the properties of that line. I mean the fill. So I'll make a line. I'll just exaggerate it, make it big, right? Okay, I have it here. I'm gonna copy the properties of this one, this line. So I go edit, copy properties from, and I click on fill. I can also click on outline and outline pen so that I don't need to delete the outline. I click OK, and then CorelDRAW is saying, okay, which property? So I'd want this property. There you go. But it didn't copy the property of the transparency, right? Like fading from nothing to gold color. So what you're gonna do is you're going to go to your interactive blend tool, sorry, interactive transparency tool, okay, which is this one, the wine glass, and then you click and drag it in there. Okay, click and drag. Okay, I'll just move it over and you can adjust it. Okay, okay, I'll just move it over here so that you really can see the gradient. Now I think that's it. It's just like resizing it and inserting it into the flyer here. As you can see, zooming it here, there's the gradient. Very easy effect in Corel. Okay, I'll just delete this one and go back to my flyer here. Okay, so now, well, what else do we need here? I might not have time for the we'll just pause here and I'll do the third part after.